YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back on Total War Shogun 2. Fortunately in a slightly better mood, though still a little bit angry after having watched that Oklahoma-Tennessee game. Glad that Oklahoma won. If you're a Tennessee fan, I'm guessing right now that the only thing that you're saying Oklahoma in is a sentence where it's preceded by many expletives. But in any case, yeah, it was a close game. Or if you're a European and you're like, I don't care what you're talking about, we don't like American football. Anyway, let's get back into the campaign. Should be fun. Let's see. Trying to remember where we were at here as far as Takeda. So well, that would unlock Naginata Warrior Monks and Bow Monks. Be pretty sweet. 7 turns to do it. This one will give me fire arrows, which is also very important. Let's see. Swooping Crane. Where's the one that's the extra ammo? There's one of these. It's right here. 50% ammunition for bow units. Let's go ahead and start on the fire arrows. I think that's going to be more important first. Especially if we end up in a naval battle for some reason. Fire arrows are pretty key. So we managed to beat back the Ikko Ikki last time. It was a very, very tough fight, but we got it done. I've actually got 2 blacksmiths in my lands now, which is great. I think that it's time for me to end a turn. Let's take a look at the taxes, though. I don't think we can I don't think we can actually tax these places, but let's just check. Actually, we can. Let's check Etchu. Yeah, I can't. Well, actually. Why does it show? It shows that we're not tax. Okay, it is tax exempt. There it is. Something was messed up there. I needed to click through it. All right, so we can go ahead and collect taxes through those towns. I need to recruit a monk, but I don't have the money to do it. Money's coming up a little bit, fortunately. We are getting pretty extended. If we were to get backstabbed by either the Satake or the Uesugi, it would get a little bit rough here. So we need to hurry up and put a stop to the Ikko Ikki. You can see them already rebuilding their troops very quickly, as is typical, because the AI gets extra recruiting and extra money and all kinds of stuff. They will be a big time pain at this point, and it's going to take me a while to get my stuff repaired. Sorry, I'm just trying to think here. So army, getting some extra bows and some extra Ashigaru back in. I need some light cavalry to replace the ones that I lost. The light cavalry has actually been pretty key, pretty clutch. I could get Yari Cav, but man, that's gonna hurt my income pretty bad. We don't need Yari Cav just yet. Let's just go ahead and stick with the light cav. This army is now in place to block any incursions by the Hattori. In fact, I'm going to push South Shinano once the winter's over, and we will take it for our own. Let's go ahead and use this opportunity to... I'm still constructing a monastery apparently yet. I need to get more agents, but I'm just going to save some money for a turn because I may very well need it. Uesugi are starting to win the war against the Satake. Once they've completed that war, they will be pretty apt to turn on me. Psh, yeah, I'm not paying a tribute to them. Screw that. Alright. The Ikko Ikki have already amassed a pretty large force of bow ronin here. They're getting a pretty big supply of them. I could fight them off if I had to, but I mean, my guys are still reeling a little bit after that fight. We're going to need to get this light cavalry up to support here as quickly as possible. And to be quite honest, we should just keep training in more units here. I'd love to have those bow samurai, but it's just too expensive. We're about to level up Shingen once again, which will be nice. Let's see. Army. I'm going to just get some more melee troops for the moment. Okay. Got a little bit of money on hand. Let's Let's see, construction-wise, I could improve the roads there. We could upgrade this to a gambling hall, get a little extra town wealth and happiness. Not going to be a huge deal. The farms won't really... I think the roads would probably be the best investment there, and probably the harbor. We might be able to open more trade. So let's spend our money there. I'm going to wait for the end of the winter before I go into South Shinano so that I don't take attrition. Kenshin.
Perhaps a substantial amount of money might help you to understand that we are your friends.
This is interesting. Kenshin wants me to join their war against the Satake. If I do that, I really can't defend myself against the Satake. If I do it, though, they will like me more for being cooperative. The Uesugi are pretty powerful at the moment, and they are right on my doorstep. This is a tough decision. I'm gonna decline to join. I can't afford the Hattori. Oh no, there's no way I'm agreeing to that. Not a chance. The Ikko Ikki gonna attack me again, and they've already amassed a huge stack of bow ronin. These guys take time to recruit, so obviously they've got some major cheats right now in order to be able to recruit this many units. I cannot shoot those guys to death, and my cavalry is too beat up to destroy them. So what we're gonna have to do is lure them up into the castle. The Ikko Ikki will just keep spamming one stack after another like this at us. This is gonna be the trouble. Like I said, that cheat money that the AI gets makes it very difficult sometimes. This is why I don't play the game on very hard or legendary. Not on Shogun 2 at least. Sometimes I've played on very hard on Rome 2. But on Shogun 2, man, it's insane. Now, some of you like that, and some of you like the challenge of it. I actually hate it. It makes the game so thoroughly unenjoyable, just knowing that for every good move you make, the AI just gets to cheat their way around it, and it's frustrating. And again, some of you are like, well, it makes it challenging because the AI sucks. Well, good. Program a better AI. Because I don't enjoy playing the game that way. So that's just the way I am. You all can call me a wiener, say that I'm a bad player, say whatever you want. I don't care. That's my game, and I like playing it the way that I like it. So that's just the way it's going to be. So, in any case, let's... I want to just lure all the bow ronin into climbing the wall, hopefully. That way we can kill them in melee, which will be a lot easier. Let's see, it looks like they're going to come from two sides. They got 4 bow ronin coming from that side. And 3 bow ronin coming from this. Is 7 bow ronin. I mean, tell me that's not insane. What we're going to do is put all our guys here, like this. This way their bow ronin will have to move all the way up to the wall to try and be able to get a shot at me. Have to be very careful to make sure Shingen doesn't get killed here. The AI, rather than moving their archers around the wall to try and get an angle on you, the AI will absolutely, they will move up and climb the walls. Let's see here. I'm going to fast forward. I wonder how... I need to kind of get a feel for something real quick. So I think the bow ronin have 175 range, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to turn one of my archers around just to kind of see how far their arc of fire goes. Okay. We need to move up a little more here. That way the bow ronin really won't be able to hit anything from that side of the wall. Okay, just gonna move all these guys up. What I'm doing is making sure that the arc of fire for these bow ronin back here is so great that they have to climb the walls to try and get me. And then I will concentrate all my bows on their guys, but you'll notice that I'm staying back from the wall just a little right here, so again that they have to move far enough forward that I can then garrison the walls and shoot at them, and move some units up here and shoot over the walls at them. That's my goal, so that I can keep those Bow Ronin in check, and then as soon as these guys start to climb the walls, I'll turn all my melee infantry on them and hopefully destroy them. The Bow Ronin are going to be decent in combat, melee combat. Not great, but they'll be decent. Okay. Still not quite time to get up to the wall. Actually, we probably can go ahead and get on the wall now. Let's go into slow motion so I can do this right. Let's actually get this unit because it's closer. Okay. Kind of just spread all these guys out behind, so now we'll be in good shape. The AI may want to go for my general. We got to make sure all the Bow Ronin over here commit to climbing the wall before we move. And they have done so. So the AI has completed their fatal mistake. We can now bring all of our melee infantry to bear over here. And then we can get our cavalry to a safe point here, where these guys can't shoot them. All of our bows are in fire at will. We should be causing some pretty nice damage to those Bow Ronin soon enough. I'm going to go ahead and hit play here. Okay, melee infantry's coming across. Let's get our Yari Ashigaru in here. Just everybody flat out give it to him everywhere. Get our samurai retainers. And we want to get Kenshin over here to scare the enemy units. And we should have this in the bag. They're getting roasted over here by my 5 Bow Ashigaru. Yeah, now that Kenshin's close enough to scare the enemy units, you're going to see a pretty quick waver amongst most of the Ikko Ikki troops. Get him. Get him. Alright, so we've shattered this side of the Ikko Ikki. And then their Bow Ronin over here got destroyed. Let's pull these guys around, take them off fire will, but get them ready in case we need them. Okay, stay inside the gates. Alright, we've pushed back the Ikko Ikki with extreme losses at this point. For hardly any losses of our own. This is quite good. Did the enemy general just dismounted? I'm actually going to kill him with my light cavalry. So I'm going to continue the battle and kill the enemy general. Yep, there's the enemy bodyguard. I want to make sure that we get him.
My lord, their general has fallen.
Okay, so now we can quit the battle. So that was a pretty important win over the Ikko Ikki. Not particularly difficult to pull off. You kind of just have to know how to game the AI a little bit there. And that's the thing about playing on Legendary. You're just giving the enemy more unit buffs. They're not going to get any smarter. You can still game them the same way. It's just that their archers will probably be shooting arrows straight through walls and, like, you know, all that kind of stuff. You get like 10 times as much ammo, whatever. It's just dumb stuff. So again, I'm not bashing on you all. If that's the challenge you like and that's the way you enjoy playing the game, it's your game. Have fun with it. Just enjoy it. I'm just saying I choose not to because I don't like it that way. So hopefully that makes sense. We are going to want to take Shingen here and brutally mop up this ragtag bunch of rabble here. And look, they've already got a new general and 2 units there, and they're going to just crank more Bow Ronin right out of it. We're going to have to maybe use our ninja, see if we can sabotage their building that's helping them train that. That might be our only chance at being successful. Have to get back into the city because we're still trying to convert it. Shingen now has 3 upgrade points, so we can get all the way up to level 3 stand and fight, and it gives +3 melee attack for all of our infantry, so this will actually be very helpful as far as our general goes. So now he scares others, and then also gets me extra. I'm going to get this extra honor for the daimyo. I think that's what both of those retainers were. We need to quickly hit the Hattori. The Hattori are almost destroyed by the Imagawa, and then we can quickly turn back and be ready to have to fight against the Uesugi. Fighting against them at this point, though, is going to be really challenging if they attack me, because they are strong, and I'm still relatively weak, and I'm never going to be able to get rid of this flank from the Ikko Ikki, because their lands stretch all the way down here. So it's going to be super hard for me to take care of that. Now, if the Imagawa can defeat the Hattori, I might be able to convince them to go to war against the Ikko Ikki with me, but there's no guarantee of that. We should be able to snag that province from the Hattori and be in good shape. I've got some light cavalry that's still inbound up here to Kaga, and the biggest challenge is going to be, like I said, if we have to let's see, what do they got here? Yeah, see, they got their foot archery range. We got to get rid of that foot archery range, because sabotage, and let's see if we can get lucky. It's not very likely, but let's see if we can take out their foot archery range. We'll watch the video, because we haven't watched a video of my ninja trying to sabotage yet. Spark it up, baby. Ooh, hopefully we're going to be successful. Holy crap, did we? That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Couldn't have come at a better time there, too. So now they won't be able to train any more bow ronin, I don't think. Which, that's going to hurt the Ikko Ikki. Let's see. Subterfuge when assassinating buildings. Sabotaging armies wouldn't hurt to get some of that. Let's go ahead and unlock these two here to get a little help with the buildings and the armies, because we kind of need this ninja to have more than one set of skills rather than just assassinating. That was very helpful to get that. Very, very helpful. I really kind of need another army. That's what I need. Kenshin's over here just face stomping the Satake. Absolutely face stomping him. Yep. I wish I had an army to just join the war and snag Musashi, but we don't. And I'm going to have a really hard time, like I said, even just holding on to the land up here, just because of the difficulties that we're going to be facing with the Ikko Ikki religion. I'm going to get some agents up here. The agents will be handy. If the Uesugi asked me to join the war again, I might do it. No, they didn't. Look, Ikko Ikki already have half an army piled up in response. You just can't slow that AI cheat train down. At least we'll be an administrator to the settlement here. Let's repair that. I wonder if we can get... This army really needs that extra cavalry bad. They've repaired their archery range. How did they still get a bow ronin? Someone want to explain that to me? Am I missing something? What a bunch of horse crap. We're going to try it again. We were successful again. Ninja's clutching it out for me. Let's get this Metsuke up here, and we've got another ninja too. Let's bring them up and be as much nuisance as possible to the Ikko Ikki. Got an easy win here in South Shinano. We're going to occupy it. We have a Naginata dojo. I don't know how much we need it. South Shinano have decent farmland. Meager soil, no. But we can go ahead and build up the roads. That only makes sense. Repair that castle. Alright. Still hate feeling stretched this thin. It may not look like it, like, oh, here, you got a bunch of province. Yeah, we are still stretched thin. I've only got 2 armies. You know for darn sure that the Uesugi have like 5 of them. The Ikko Ikki are getting face stomped by me, and they're still just cranking out high-tech, high-tier units one after the other. So you know that that my enemies are doing better than me. The Uesugi own just as much land as me too, and it's some pretty good land that they got back there. See that the Ikko Ikki have already built up a half stack. I'll start using my ninjas to just keep on those guys. Okay. They've probably repaired that bow dojo again, so I'm going to continually try and sabotage it. And we keep being successful. Somehow, though, they're still getting bow run. Well, no, those were the other 2 that were already there, so they have not gotten any more additional bow ronin. Let's see if we can get very lucky here and either sabotage or assassinate. They've got 2 generals in their army. Let's just try a... Well, the sabotage is considerably more expensive. Let's just try and get their general. Yeah, I didn't figure we would actually get that. We can't bribe the army, that's for darn sure. What we could do, though... Let's pull this army out and see if this settlement can self-sustain with that monk in there providing some extra happiness and conversion. Probably not, but I wonder if this Metsuke... No, we still can't keep this place happy. Still at -1. Let's see what happens on the next turn. We got repression from characters. It's a +2 here. That resistance, or the non-clan religion, might decrease a little bit. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep Shingen right where he's at there. I wonder about South Shinano. South Shinano might be easier to sustain because I'd feel a lot better. This province is now safe because we have the Imagawa to the south. There is an enemy ninja there. Not too concerned about that. Let's see if we can... Yes, okay, so this province will self-sustain. That is good news for us. That's not going to do me a lot of good. Ooh, the Uesugi. The Uesugi, they are going to be a problem. Going to be a big problem. Starting to get a little more money, which means I could potentially get maybe a 3rd army of Ashigaru out. The problem is it's all still Ashigaru, but I'm going to have to get kind of like a sustaining position. And I'm not going to fight the Uesugi unless I have to. I really do not want to fight the Uesugi. Not now. But I can't trust them either. You know, they're mortal enemies. And look, they went from friendly to very friendly to just friendly. If I offer to, like...
It is always good to see honest friends come to take tea and talk of many things.
Yeah, see, they've destroyed that other clan. They don't exist anymore, so I can't join their war. I could offer to join against like a crappy clan like the Hanma or something, just to get their favor. See if it makes them friendly. So yeah, I'll just join against the Hanma. They're the clan that's out on that island, and hopefully that'll... the Hatakayama here. They are unfriendly with me and not likely to be a good trade partner. Though I don't necessarily need them turning against me either, given the opportunity. Clan destroyed, inspiring. Subversive strategies. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I have some money to spend. Probably wouldn't hurt. I mean, it's not going to give me the best return because I don't have like the best soil, but I mean, I'm going to start trying to upgrade some buildings here and there. Any little bit of wealth that we can pick up at this point is useful. Look at that. The Ikko Ikki completely rebuilt a big army, and they're going to come attack me. It's not that good of an army, though, fortunately for me, and I've got plenty of cavalry to go after their bowmen, though they have 3 units of their own cavalry. I outnumber them heavily on infantry, though, so I can keep their cavalry in check. In just a pure shooting match, though, their bow ronin would jack up my Ashigaru very badly. Just see what we can do here. I forgot how dicey the starts to some of these Shogun 2 campaigns are. They really are, like, they're more of a challenge, some of them. Some of them are easy, but some of them are definitely more of a challenge, and it seems really hard to get an economy going early into a traditional Shogun 2 campaign. It's much easier on Fall of the Samurai, in my mind. It's just an easier, more straightforward strategy. I'm going to spread out nice and wide so I can overwhelm the Ikko Ikki. I'm going to spread my archers out a little here. Keep them in loose formation. I'm going to keep a Yari Sam on one flank, and I'll use it to support these weaker cav. And then I'll get my full strength cavalry units here. And we'll keep Takeda near my main line. Might be able to scare some enemy infantry. I'm going to move up. I don't really like the position that I was in there. Tell my cavalry to walk. If I move up to there, though, I should actually be able to get a position to skirmish from the woods against the bow ronin. Yeah, let's set up in these woods just like this. And then let's set up back here like that. And let's get these Yari Samurai ready to get on the flank. In fact, we can probably... Well, no, let's not move too far forward with these units yet, because the bow ronin don't... There we go. There we go. Let's see if their cavalry YOLOs me. It might. I'm going to get lots of good shot with my bow Ashigaru there. I'm going to let my guys fire away. I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping in this flank. Okay, we need to get back. Start moving this flank up. I'm going to get all my guys back to the safety of my Yari wall. Run, 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 you slow pokes. They still got caught there in the center, but we should be able to pull all the enemy infantry back, and then this is going to leave their bows open to some cavalry action. Let's get into there. Let's get into the flank of that, and then get through. So I caught their light cav over there. I want to get to their bows. Okay, get into there. Get into there. Get out of Yari wall, attack here. Let's do a rapid advance. Our cavalry over here is not going to be in such good shape. Let's get Shingen over here. We've got a general chain route going there in the center. My light cavalry are struggling to finish off the bow ronin, but at least they have him pinned down, if nothing else. Let's get out of the spear wall and go help mop up that fight. And let's go chase that light cav there. Yeah, my light cav are beaten. I'm probably going to lose them. It's actually a pretty big victory on the part of the Ikko Ikki to take away my light cavalry that have to replenish from so far away, whereas they're very close to their replenishment lines. So this is actually kind of a setback for me. There we go. So I mean, infantry and bow-wise, I maybe should have been a little more careful with my cav, because I'm probably going to lose 2 units of them again. And I just got those 2 units back. Should have just used my infantry and bows more aggressively. That way I could have retrained them from closer if we would have lost any. So that was a bit of bad decision on my part. Got a little too overconfident. I managed to keep 3 of my light cav, which is more than I thought. But we did completely destroy that Ikko Ikki army, so that's good. But like I said, they'll be back on the very next turn. The only thing they're doing at this point is just giving experience to Kenshin. Kaga is still upset too, so I'm gonna have to move back into the castle, but that's okay. We should retrain a bit faster there. I keep trying to sabotage that foot archery range. Did not work. I'll try again here with this guy. Failed on both accounts, and I'm not going to be surprised if we see more bow Ronin sitting out there pretty quick. Trying to think what to do. There is a rebel town down here that we could potentially take for our own. I'll try to get down there and get it. The Kenshin or Uesugi will probably beat me to it. We really got to get the Ikko Ikki to surrender. If we could get them to surrender, thing is they'd probably just backstab me anyway. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Takeda, Nobushige. Oh, is this not Kenshin? I thought this was Shingen. Oh, it is Shingen. Okay, it was over here. I've got an upgrade that I haven't dealt it. I was kind of confused there for a minute. +5 to the replenishment rate is probably going to be good because I don't have any sword infantry. And let's start off with the campaign movement range there too. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can get down here and capture Musashi. That would be pretty handy. We could use the extra money. I don't know how the Uesugi are feeling towards me. I can take a look real quick. Still very concerned about them backstabbing me. They're very friendly again. That's quite good. I'm going to keep an army back here on standby just in case, and I'm going to just have to keep pressure on the Ikko Ikki to get them to surrender. That's going to be my only chance. Imagawa should have the ability to knock out Owari and finish off. Well, finish off for the most part the Hattori. The Hattori are in rough shape. They ended up overextending and getting beat down. I get fire arrows on the next turn. Got some money. We need to go ahead and upgrade any buildings we can. Every little bit of money is going to count. I need to go ahead and get light cavalry recruited back in. Let's see. So we got the fire arrows. That's pretty nice. I kind of want to get the extra ammunition too, because that can be very handy in the right scenario. And we don't really need anything else super bad at the moment. This clan-wide bonus to taxes would be nice, but we'll just have to wait on that one. So let's see. Wait, we're gonna need more light cavalry up here. I wonder if I should use some of this money though and trade up for some bow samurai or something. May not be worth it. I mean, it's just gonna be a lot of upkeep, and I don't know if the upkeep off those bow samurai is really gonna be like a nice payback. I don't think it will be. It says we can recruit fire cav, but I don't know what other buildings I have to have in order to get fire cavalry. Because I know we certainly can't get them now. There's the bow cav, katana, fire cav. Gotta have a proving grounds. That sucks. It's not something that I want to build or can build at the moment, I don't think. So, yeah, not much I can do about that now. So we can improve farms and other stuff. We probably should, because we need the food so that I can actually upgrade some of these markets. So let's focus on some of that. Some of these aren't going to give me the best return on investment because the soil's not good, but we're just going to have to do what we can do. And then I need to try and optimize some of my provinces while I have a little bit of money and a chance to do so. That's all the time I have to record for now. Hope you all enjoyed it. So we managed to gain a little territory. We gained South Shinano. We've managed to keep the Uesugi happy with us for now, which is pretty important, because if they went to war with me, I would be in a terrible bind. We need to get ourselves strengthened so that that's not the case as soon as possible. Let's see if we can pull off any sabotage here. Continually failing now. archery range. Yep, well, no one's getting killed, though. They're now training up a bunch of light cav. That's good. That's better than bow ronin. The bow ronin are going to do a lot more damage to me than the light cav would. We could technically get some Naginata samurai down here, too. But, I mean, it's going to be very expensive for me to field many samurai units. And just probably not really worth it at the moment because I need more armies rather than better quality ones. I can win on quality right now. I can't win on numbers. It's going to be my problem. So that's where my focus is going to be. Hope you all are enjoying this. HeirofCarthage signing off for now.